What is the single biggest challenge that you have with your website right now? That's a question that I asked people by email quite recently, and I got a flurry of replies about all the different problems and challenges and frustrations that they're having with their websites, and it appeared to me quite obvious that websites have got to be one of the single biggest frustrations with people in business today. Is to get their website performance right, is to understand design. And it was amazing, but I've got like about 40 different reasons why people are frustrated with their website, and some of the big topics that came up were things like content. How do you write content and copy, and how is it possible to keep content up to date? What's a content management system? How do I manage my website, the design? How do I change things and move things around? They talked about planning, the timeline wise, is trying to make sure they're putting time into their website and actually taking the time to work out how it fits in with their overall marketing strategy. Search engine optimization, massive frustration. Most people don't know enough about it. Performance, understanding how their websites are performing. So looking at something very simple like Google Analytics. Website design, tons about website design. What things should be in the right places, buttons, colors, just generally having things in the right place, and asking themselves the right questions, and some other advanced challenges like paid advertising and conversions and all that kind of stuff, and driving more traffic to their website. In general, people are massively frustrated with websites, and you probably are too. In this past couple of months or so, we've done quite a number of website and content marketing hacks. We could call them audits or critiques. And what we've done is we've sat down, we've looked at someone's website in a 30-minute window, looked at Google Analytics, looked at their website, and came up with maybe sometimes a couple of dozen small gaps, sometimes big gaps, but opportunities, things that they can tweak to improve the performance of their website. Now, to give you an understanding, I'm going to share with you maybe 4 or 5 of the biggest areas that are the biggest weaknesses on websites. Number 1 is homepage design. Now, the question you need to ask yourself here is, what do you want someone to do when they visit your website for the first time? If they land on your homepage, what do you want them to do? What is a homepage for? A homepage is really about someone that's visiting your website for the very first time, is getting them to the next best place for them. They want to find what they're looking for very quickly and very easily. So that's number 1, is figuring out what that should look like. And when we're doing the web audit, we'll look at Google Analytics, we'll look at your current website and try and bring the data together to make an informed decision about what that should look like. Number 2 is Google Analytics. Most people don't have a clue about Google Analytics and what to look for. And what we will do in the video is teach you about the top 10 or 12 metrics that you should be measuring for your business. You're looking at them frequently. You want to be dropping into Google Analytics every other day or once a week at least to kind of see what's happening on your website. We'll share all of that with you. Number 3 is blog content, or some sort of rich form or rich source of content, a blog, a video series, a podcast, something that is relevant to your audience, something that teaches, something that helps, something that gives them some sort of value. That should be on your website as well. And most people just aren't doing that. And those that are doing the blogging aren't doing it with the right approach, with the right philosophy. So we'll look at all of that as well and give you some tips and advice on your titles, your headlines and all that kind of stuff. Number 4 is search engine optimization. A lot of people don't value organic search traffic. That's when someone types in a search term and your content appears in search and they click it and go to your website. That's an organic search, and most people don't value organic search because they simply haven't had any value from it, and it's the best traffic that you can possibly get to your website. So what we want to do is we want to look at your website and think, how can you be found in search more, right, for all the different search terms. So a big part of that is all about number 3 that I was talking about, which is your blog content or your rich source of content. That's massively important when it comes to search. Number 5 is just understanding in general what the whole purpose is of your website. How does it fit in with your marketing? It's your mothership. We always call it your mothership. So simply because it's your number 1 marketing asset in your business, or it should be. And if it is, and if it should be, then it needs your attention, your time, and your dedication to understand how to improve the performance of it. Don't know what number I'm on. Number 5, number 6, number 7, whatever. Email marketing or email subscription, or finding a way to get people onto your list. If you're driving people to your website, traffic to your website, doesn't matter how many people it is or what the numbers are, if you've not got a way to to deliver some value at that stage early on and then get some information from them, their email address, you're missing a massive trick. It's possibly the most overlooked area on most websites, is capturing some sort of data from someone before they leave, because that gives you that opportunity now to take some control. You can now email them, you can get in touch with them, and you can now build that relationship up, build that trust with that person. Massive. So really those are 4 or 5 or 6 different areas that we would look at in a web critique, a website and content marketing hack, but there's actually about a dozen areas that we'll look at, and we'll do that on a private video for you. We'll send you that HD video, you can download it, you can view it at your leisure, at your convenience, and it's a massive opportunity here for you. This is January 2016, there's no better time than now to figure out what's wrong with your website, how to improve your website, get more people to your website, keep them there, and make sure you're getting leads and prospects and customers through your website. This is the perfect thing for you, this website hack that will identify the gaps, identify the opportunities, and it'll give it to you on a plate. All the answers will be there for you. All you need to do is make the changes and you'll see the difference. If you want to book yourself in for a website hack and content marketing audit, just email me, chris@cmauk.co.uk, or leave a note somewhere around this video that you're interested in what we've got to offer, and I'll make sure that we get in touch with you. Hope you're having a great day, and don't forget to be awesome.